Right. There we go. I think. Yep. There we go. We are live, folks. How are you all doing today? Smiling Stu coming to you. Hey, listen, I was talking with somebody on the other side of the world yesterday, and we were trying to do a Zoom. And if any of you have tried to do a Zoom with somebody on the other side of the world, you know it doesn't always work. And so when we were trying to do that, obviously things were breaking up and choppy, and I was trying to show him some things that he was wanting to see on my computer. So I told him I would just make a video and send it to him. And I thought, well, I'll just do a live and you can all see it. So anyway, here's what we're talking about today. He's interested in joining the Entourage community, and I wanted to do a live and just kind of show you what's going on with that. So anyway, let me just kind of start by doing a screen share for you here. All right, here we go. All right, and forgive me if I look away, folks. My screen is right over here, so I do tend to look over there at it. So anyway, as you see right here, for the starters, what I wanted to have him do is to sign up for free using this link right here for the Power Plays program. Okay, now what the Power Plays program is that is the entry level partner program for the Entourage group. And it doesn't cost anything to get started. You can get started promoting all the workshops that Chad does and quite a bit of his program for free and get yourself rolling with no cost. So I'm going to show you, just sign up for that, and that's how you do that. And then I'm going to show you basically what's going to happen. But first, you want to sign up for that so you can get your partner links and get into that section and get that all set up for you. Then the next thing you want to do is go to this next one, this $7 trial. Stu recommends $7 trial. It probably would help if I was smart and put a little space in between those, wouldn't it? There you go. So anyway, next thing you want to do is sign up for this $7 trial. Okay, now that's going to give you a full month of the entire mastermind, platinum, everything included with it. I mean, just absolutely everything. Gives you the full month to get rolling, get things going before you actually pay for the mastermind, which is a great deal. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you with that is we've already had 2 fantastic workshops, and I'm going to show you where that comes into play with this program. But the first workshop was this, the Affiliate Mastery Intensive webinar, and I've got that for you right here. Okay, now I want you to look at these, but I do not want you to sign up for these, okay, because they are actually included in the $7 trial. So, but I want you to see these because these are programs that you can represent, and they're programs you definitely want to go through once you're inside. All right, the next one for you is the one that I'm attending right now, and that's this newsletter blueprint. Now, this is a local strategy. So other strategies deal with all the people online that you're competing with. This is a local strategy where you work with your local merchants and show them how to do their marketing online. And they don't have the skills and knowledge that you have, even if you're just starting out, about how online works. So the other thing is, so these 2 you want to look at, but don't register. And then this last one is the newsletter, my newsletter for my group, the Small Business Traffic Accelerator. So I'd love to have you sign up to that and sign up to the group. I should have put a link in there for the group too. I should, in fact, I'll do that real quick. So we can do that just as quickly with one of these tools. And so we are looking for the accelerator group. Let's see, I believe that's actually second page. Yep. Copy that link, and we will just bring it right over here and pop it in there for you. And anyone that's interested in this, just contact me and I will shoot you all these links so you can work with this. Just send me a message and I'll get them to you. So anyway, as I was saying, then, sign up for the newsletter, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. And then by all means, sign up for the Facebook group, because we talk about all things marketing on there. So definitely do that. So anyway, that's got us up here to the newsletter program that I'm actually going through right now. And it's just an amazing workshop. It really is. Day 3 is today. And I'm going to show you, once you're inside, how you can get into that for free now that you've done the $7 trial. So anyway, once you sign up for Power Plays, this is the partner program hub here, the Power Plays hub. And so this shows basically as people are making sales, and you go down here to what's hot, and it's going to show you all the things that you have links that you can promote. Now, of course, the Black Friday deal is already over with, but anyway, but these are all the deals that you can promote. Now, some of these won't be available to you at the $7 or at the Power Plays level, but they will at the $7 trial level. So, once you're in the Entourage Mastermind, even if it's the $7 trial, you get the full benefits. So you've got a full month that you can promote those. And if you stay in the Mastermind, then you're going to be able to continue to promote those. If you don't stay in the Mastermind, then you'll go back down to just the Power Plays program until such time as you do elevate to the Mastermind. But the thing about the Mastermind is it not only comes with, right now, 4 training sessions a week. And when I'm talking training sessions, I mean Chad dives deep into everything. Now, some of those are actually free. If you're not in the Mastermind, you can still join in the roundtable. The roundtable, which is this one down here. Oh, there's a roundtable somewhere. Anyway, somewhere I've got links for the roundtable and also the tech call on Fridays. And then the Entourage one, you've got to be in the Entourage to be in. Anyway, and then right now they also have a 4th one, which is the Power Plays one. So the training everywhere you could possibly need. If you need a question answered, there's somebody there to answer it for you. So that's the partner program. Now let's talk about the amazing software package, the Titanium software suite that comes with it. And you folks have probably heard about things like Go High Level or Full Stack. Folks, these things are going to get put to shame by this software as it gets rolled out. And one of the things about being in the Mastermind is, as Chad develops this software, you get to use it even before it's publicly available, which is really amazing. So let's talk about what you get. First of all, you get what was, you may know it as Hop Links, but it's also now being rebranded as Page Sprout as it comes out. But what Pop Links is, you can see all my links are here for everything that I do. And they all give you a really quick link that you can use. And you may have noticed any of my links, if you go back to that first page, I'll start with sturecommends.com and then / something. That's because of the power of Pop Links. Now I'm going to show you something else that's really, really powerful with it. Let's go back to this first page. Okay, so right now, if you were to go sign up to get on the Accelerator newsletter, okay, I can see that 20 raw clicks and 18 unique clicks have been placed on that link. But here's the real neat thing. Go to the live map. Okay, I can see where people have come from, where they are in the world. So you can see we've got some people all the way from Ireland. We've got some folks from Sweden in the group, or at least on the newsletter. So it's really neat the way you can do these things. So let's just show you another one here real quick, one that I know has been hopping. Here's my Living in Battle Creek quiz, which has been very popular. Let's go ahead and take a look at that live map. Interestingly enough, I actually have some people out of the country on that as well. And that's a local newsletter for Battle Creek, Michigan. So there you go. It just shows you what this can track for you and what can happen. But that's really cool. And when you're running a new thing, now it also, you can see it tells me whether it came from a computer or a phone. So I can tell. And one thing I've noticed is that here we are, 70% of them mobile. So very important that anything you're doing these days looks good on a phone. So that's another power of this software. So anyway, that's just part of what PopLinks does. It also has Pops pages, which does your lead steps and bridge pages for you. Let's just take a look at one here. This is one I'm working up for my local group. So there's your initial landing page. Very good for getting someone to sign up. And the nice thing is you put together the landing page and it actually gives you an option of changing the look hundreds of different ways just with the click of a button. But then what it also does is it connects to the step 2, which is your bridge page, and it keeps it looking the same as you're going through it. So then you just come back and you finish up the bridge page. But the coloring will be the same. The letter colors, font colors, fonts, everything will be the same as your page 1. So it keeps it congruent, makes it very quick to create these 2 pages, which really, as an affiliate, are more of what you do than anything else. Typically, as an affiliate, you are doing a landing page and a bridge page to take them to somebody else's product. So you don't have to build the funnel. They've done that for you. All you have to do is have these first 2 pages to link up. So this one program alone can do a tremendous amount for your business. Can brand you with your own name. Everything for me is sturecommends.com. Very easy to remember. And then just / something. Makes it very easy to remember and tell people what your links are. All right, now let's talk about the newsletter program that I'm working with right now. All right. Well, you see, I've already got 2 publications I'm working on, and I've got some drafts going that aren't really worked up, but let's take a look at what we published last week. Well, this will be my local one. It's called the Battle Creek Buzz. And if you wonder about the cereal up there, Battle Creek is the cereal capital of the world. It's known as the Cereal City. It's the home of Kellogg's and Post cereals. So more than likely, you've eaten some cereal that either came out of this area or came out of another factory that the companies from this area runs. So you've probably had some of their product. So anyway, so as I say, local newsletter, you got trivia question. I've got a spot here where you can take the Battle Creek quiz. I've got a little article here about the Festival of Lights. I actually went downtown and took these pictures myself, but you can also curate pictures online. There are pictures of Battle Creek I can grab on Canva. So very easy to do that. I use ChatGPT to write this right here. It took all of about 1.5 minutes. Interesting Facts is generated by AI, and it's generated for your newsletter, so you can control the prompt and what it provides. We have an article about a local casino that donated some turkeys. So anyway, local sports. We got a mitten drive going on. We've got some Q&A. Got some things coming soon in the community we're letting people know about. Anyway, that's my local newsletter. We're getting ready to do some local business spotlights. So these things can be done very, very easily with this program. And while I haven't done a lot of it yet, you can just sprinkle links throughout these articles. And that's something I'm working on for the future ones. Linking up to different things. So, sports could link up to sporting equipment. We're talking about volleyball here. I could link up, say, for your volleyball supplies and affiliate with, I don't know, Dick's Sporting Goods. So there are a lot of options for you to use affiliate links throughout these programs. So anyway, that's my local newsletter, and you can just see how easy that is to really put together. And I just closed that program altogether. Anyway, but that's the newsletter program. Now, the really cool thing about the newsletter program, and I actually should go back in there real fast. Let's get back into it. There we go. Couple of neat things about this. Now it's telling me I'm missing newsletters because I've got newsletters set to go out tonight and I have not approved them yet. Still got a little bit of work to do on them today. So anyway, one of the really cool things about this is it sets up the sign up page for you. So let me just go take you to go to edit the sign up page so you can see it. So this just sets itself up for you. By the time you get to this point, this already does it all for you. I didn't write this stay in the loop with the Battle Creek's latest news. It did that for me. So this is all AI generated. This handles itself for you. So very easy. Your sign up page is ready to go for you. And, sign up right there as you come to it. I did load this picture in. You have the option of doing that when you're doing things with it. And I can show you there's a few things you can do there. You can add the logo or take it away, add stars if I want to. I actually took the social proof off because we're not at that level yet. And show a phone mock-up, which is over here. I could take that away if I wanted to. Just have words. But I kind of like the phone mock-up, and add review boxes. So I can have a review box down at the bottom so people can actually review the thing. So it's really neat. And then the other neat thing is you have the ability to direct it somewhere at the end. So at the end of my sign up, I direct them to a quiz. And that's the next program I wanted to show you, Quiz Forma. So let's go find that here. What did I do with Quiz Forma? Well, we'll just go get it. Apparently, I closed it too. All right, Quiz Forma. Amazing program, Quiz Forma. Quizzes are one of the most interactive things there are out there right now. People are willing to take a quiz. And, if you've got a new client, having them take a quiz right off the bat is a fantastic thing. So let's just take a look at what I do with my quiz. Okay, I've actually got one for my group and for my local, but let's take a look at the local. I'm going to just go ahead real quick and take you up here so you can see it and we can hop through it. So this is the first page they come to. This is where you go right after you get done signing up for the newsletter. Now, of course, you could send people to the quiz separately. And if you noticed on the newsletter, I have a link at the very top that says take the Battle Creek quiz. Just in case somebody lands on the newsletter that hasn't signed up yet, or somebody that's signed up that hasn't taken the quiz. So anyway, living in Battle Creek quiz. So right off the bat, I'm able to ask them, are you a business owner? Okay, well, if they tell me no, it's going to skip the next 10 questions and take it down to the living in Battle Creek questions. But if they tell me yes, they are, it's going to tell them thank you. We love to connect with business owners. But it's to ask about their business. It's going to get them to tell you a little bit about their business. What part of the city do you live in? What's your biggest challenge right now as a business owner? Well, if you're a marketer that's trying to help them with their marketing, wouldn't that be some vital information for you to have? Or if you're an online marketer, knowing somebody has problems with their email, isn't that a valid thing to know? All right. How do you advertise? Well, it's good to know that if you're going to try and look at different ways for them. Not only how do they advertise, but is it effective? Do you have a list of customers you email frequently? This is great for whether you're an online marketer or offline. But if somebody says, and this is the beauty of these quizzes, folks, and this software suite, is you have the ability to attach a tag to each one of these questions. So when somebody answers this question, would you like to send emails to my customer? And they say, yes, or you'd like to send emails to your customers. That's great. They could also ask the question, do you need help with your email? So those answers are things you want to know. Are you interested in networking with other businesses? So maybe you work with several businesses and you want to do some cross promoting. So that's a great thing to know. If they are interested in networking, hey, we have a new networking group coming to town. Would you be interested in participating in that? Well, if they say yes, they would, we're going to send them some email. It says, hey, here's how you sign up for it. Very simple. Would you join a meetup to discover fresh strategies of marketing? So you can hold a meetup meeting or something like that and if people raise their hand, I'm going to send them an email for it. If they don't raise their hand, I'm not going to bother them. This really helps your email health. And this is something we'll talk about here in a minute too, because email health is very important, especially now they're really watching email. So being able to get delivered to the inbox is critical. So you don't want to continually email over and over and over again people who are not opening your emails. So by being able to separate your people out and target the right people with your email, you're going to be more effective. So are you interested in being one of our sponsors? Well, obviously, if they say yes, they're interested in being a sponsor and having a spot in the newsletter, we're going to be talking to them. How do you like to talk to people? You want to email? You want us to, message you? Do you like Zoom events? Is there anything else you want to tell us? I might have forgotten to ask something, something they want to tell us special about their business. Okay, we say thank you very much. Now, again, if you indicated you weren't a business at the beginning, you didn't even see any of these questions. You went directly to this one. How long have you been living in Battle Creek? Okay, so now we're talking the local questions that help me sort out the local people that aren't business owners. Of course, business owners qualify in these questions as well if they live in Battle Creek. So what part of Battle Creek do you live in? Well, I asked the same thing about businesses. What part of Battle Creek is your business in? So if somebody that's in the Lakeview area and has a business comes to me and wants to reach people on the newsletter that are in the Lakeview area, we can target those emails or those messages just to those people. So this is vital information, being able to use a quiz to sort this out. One of the other neat things about this software is I have the ability to run a quiz for anybody. So if you're not in this software, but you're running a site right now and you'd like to add a quiz to it, pretty soon I'm going to be offering that service. You'll be able to come to me. There'll be a setup fee and a run fee, but you'll be able to add a quiz to yours without ever having to learn how to do it. So we'll work on that here coming forward. Anyway, put a little star rating up there for you. Do you like living in Battle Creek? So anyway, you get the idea about the quizzes. You ask them a lot of different things. How do you usually find out about your local news and events? What restaurants do you like? What businesses do you like? Are there any citizens that are doing, above and beyond things in your community? Great to do a shout out for them. That's just a community service. Are you involved with a community group that needs to tell the world about your event? Well, that's churches, that's anything like that, any community organization, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, any group that's trying to do something, the mitten drive we talked about earlier, things like that. By people raising their hands here, we can get an email out to them and say, hey, look, if you'd like to have your event featured, this is how you submit it. So very simple, and it's great to get to know those people in your community. So this is a thing with the newsletter. Obviously, you can do online newsletters. You can do newsletters for companies, and there are companies that will pay you to do newsletters for them. And again, I have the ability to do that. So if somebody just wanted to add a newsletter but didn't want to get involved with learning how to do all this, again, that's a service I'll be able to run. So haven't put together pricing on those services yet, but they will be available. And at the end, we ask for name and information. And obviously, these are the key things you're wanting to capture. So just by getting somebody to take a quiz, if they give you an email, you now have added somebody to your list. And that's what you're trying to do. That's what we do as marketers. So that's the quiz format. Quiz Forma is really just a fantastic program. And again, I was attaching tags to each one of those. And I'm going to show you the tags here and how those work in just a second. So the next program that's up on the list that comes with the suite is Mintbird. Now, Mintbird, that's not the Mintbird I want. That's the partner program there. We want to talk about Mintbird. And Mintbird is where, if you are building a sales funnel, this is where you would get all your pages for that, your sales pages, your upsells, your downsells, sign-up pages. All these have templates that you can use that can be adjusted for you. So if you need to get a sales page out there for your own stuff, you can do that with this software. Again, tremendously easily, get it up and running. And again, it all links in to the Global Control Center. Everything we've talked about so far links into the Global Control Center with the tags. So any of these signups that happen on an upsell, you're going to get a tag that says they bought this, and it's going to automatically fire the follow-up sequence that may deliver it, may send them an email thanking them for it. All those things can be set up on the follow-up. So that's one of the really cool things about this. So again, Mintbird is just amazing for page building. See if we can just take a look at something here. There's a template. This is one I'm playing around with, but that's just a blank template that hasn't really had anything done to it yet. So you have templates like this that you can just literally turn around and change for your business, put your pictures in, all that sort of thing. And actually, Chad has just hired somebody who is just an expert designer who is coming on board, who's going to be designing hundreds and hundreds of templates to go along with this. So as I said earlier, Chad is always continually developing his software and making it better. And as a mastermind member, you get that without any additional purchase. Okay. It makes his software more and more valuable. So his software is going up and up in price. But as a mastermind member, you're locked in at that. You're grandfathered in. He is going to be raising the price of the mastermind too. So really now is the ultimate time to even take a look at it. So anyway, that just kind of shows you Mintbird and what you can do with that. And let's just close some of these out as we go, because it'll make things run a little smoother for us. When you're going live and you're streaming stuff and you're doing Zoom at the same time, it sometimes ties some things up. So let's take a look at the Global Control Center. And this is the place that everything happens. Okay. This is the place that ties together absolutely everything. You can see I've got some things that have come in today already that are firing for me. By the end of the day, this can have quite a bit going, but this is your CRM. This is also your email center. You can also use your own autoresponder if you want to, but the email system that's built into this is just amazing. And it's going to bypass a lot of the problems that you're having with some of your AWebers and your, the different ones that are raising prices on you and that sort of thing. I'm actually getting ready to dump my current autoresponder and just go entirely with this because I'm so impressed with how it works. And we'll show you a little bit of this. So we actually have all of our folks here, and I'm going to just whip through this real quick because I don't want to show you people's names. So we're going to go to the tags here and get out of that real fast here. All right, so these are the tags in the tag library, but you saw how basically it lines all your people up. It'll also, you can go to the end and it'll show you everything that they've done. So there's a spot where you can open up each person and see everything they've done. I don't want to get into that because I don't want anybody's stuff out there where it can be seen real easily. So anyway, this is the tag center. And you can see I've got a bunch of tags and I'm just getting started, folks. I mean, just getting going. I've been working with this software for just going on 3 months, and you can already see all the tags I've got. So I'm actually having a communications problem with the setup now. I'm getting ready to meet with some techs this afternoon and get that fixed, but that's why I've got the little red dot right there. I have one of my domains that's hooked up is not working correctly, and it's causing things not to connect up quite right. So I'm going to be with the techs this afternoon on that. We should have that resolved and be moving forward. But anyway, you can see all these different tags and see 1 to 2 years. Yeah, so these are questions that I asked in the Battle Creek quiz. How long have you lived in Battle Creek? 1 to 2 years, 2 to 5 years. Hey, I've got 1 to 2 years in there. I need to double check that. I think I've got that one doubled up. Anyway, 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10. Yeah. So I actually did that tag twice. I'll have to get rid of one of those. Anyway, that one's got a contact in it. So that one doesn't. So I know which one I'm getting rid of. That's easy enough. Let's just boom, get rid of that right now. That also tells me this is the tag that I actually hooked up to the quiz because it's got a contact in it. So anyway, that lets me know how long somebody's been around Battle Creek, all their life. So these are the different questions I asked. Now, some of these are just informational tags. Where do you live in the community? I don't have a follow-up connected to that. Where's your business? I don't have a follow-up connected to, oh, hey, I see you're in the Lakeview community. That's something I can use later when I'm working with the businesses. I have this information on these folks. You know, when my group gets really large and I've had a lot of people take this quiz, I'm going to have a lot of that sorted out. So those are the neat things you've got there. Now let's talk about what we call hot tags. You see these gold ones. Okay. Well, they told me they're a business owner. That's a hot tag. I want to know they're a business owner. If they told me they're not a business owner, I've got that information, but I don't need a hot tag on it. They like to be involved with the community. Or this is one where I asked them, you know, are you involved in a community organization? Yes, you are. So I'm going to immediately send them a follow-up email and get involved with them. Again, that's just good PR. If you're involved in the community in a positive way like that, it makes it that much more that somebody's going to want to sponsor an ad that's a paid business. And here's one of the things about this, you know, one of the reasons this is a great way to take your skills if you've learned to do these things is when you're dealing with folks online, you're really just marketing to a lot of other marketers. And it's kind of a big circle. And it's one of those things, they all get a million emails. They don't pay attention to them. Your business owner doesn't get 50 emails every day because he's on 50 lists. He's on maybe one list, and it's probably for his fishing club. And, you know, then he's got some family people that email him and maybe some business contacts send him email. That's it. He doesn't have an email list that's this long and all that. So that's what they've got. And so they're more likely to open your newsletter, your emails, things that your communications to them. This is for actually one of my online questions, how long you've been working online. They're just starting. So, you know, they stack up here in different ways, but you can also separate them by categories. So if I'm looking at people's challenges, well, okay, this is the business challenges question. Attracting new customers, marketing my business. I would say this one probably should actually be I don't want that one. This one should actually probably be what we call a hot tag. And we're going to update that and we're going to make it a hot tag. As I say, I'm still working on setting this up. So anyway, you see that's now a hot tag, and I'll be setting up a workflow to go along with that. So let's talk about the workflows. Okay, you can connect multiple workflows to these. You can connect multiple integrations to them if you use third-party softwares, if you're using a third-party email provider, something like that. These would be the ones I knocked out on business info. We know they're business owners. We know they're interested in meetups. They're interested in sponsoring us. We know that they want email help, which is something we can provide. So you're able to break that these are people who are interested in networking and being in the networking group that we're bringing to town. So you can break these down quite a bit. Now let's talk about the workflows. Again, I haven't got a lot of those going yet. I've got a couple in there, but that's what I'm working on setting up this week. So we go down to the email area here and we go down to the bottom and we have workflows. Okay, now some of these are set up, some of these are not. You can see some of these I've actually connected to things, and these tell you they've actually connected to a sending domain and are able to actually send these emails. So if they tell me they're a business owner, let's just go take a look. Okay, so I'm setting up for the business owner a series of emails. Okay, and basically it's going to welcome them. And the one thing I haven't done yet is you actually have to set up timers. So I would take a timer and bring it out to right there. And what that's going to do is make it wait. You can set how much time you want it to be. You can adjust the timer. So right now, this one's by default set for a day, but say I want to send them an email and I want to send them another one 5 hours later. Well, I would just put that 5 and click hours and save it, and we'd be all set. So I don't want to change it. I want to leave it a day, so I'm just going to leave it right there. The first one's going to go off automatically. So the first one, this one right here, will go the minute the tag fires and goes. Now, you can also add things like you might have noticed if I wanted to add another tag here. Okay, well, that tag fire might be to send them a quiz. And maybe that's because of an answer they gave you on another question or on something they clicked on. Somebody clicks on a certain link, that's basically them telling you they have an interest in that. So very important. So anyway, that kind of tells you about the global control. It is just an amazing piece of software. It's also got some neat stuff like an image library that you can put your images in for when you're building your pages and things like that. Some other neat things, rewards library where you can set up prizes and things. Um, just various different things you can do with this software. We can't go into all of it right now, obviously, but that's basically what we're talking about here. This is just an amazing piece of software, and again, the potential is huge, and just tremendous things you can do with it. So again, the main thing is you're going to want to just sign up for this free part, get your links, and start sharing it. Sign up for this so you can share this. Okay, being able to share this trial right here with others. If you get 2 people signed up, your program is free. And at that point, you have the point to go and take the newsletter and build yourself something up in the community, which I would pretty much guarantee you not too many people are doing in your area. When we get together sometime or on a video, I'll explain to you how you can research that. Actually, they just went over that in the newsletter blueprint workshop, which I want you to go through. I would go through the affiliate mastery one first. Again, those will both be free to you. Oh, I didn't show you where to find those, did I? Those are actually in a separate section that they're going to give you as you get signed up. And that is this little members area that has all the different things that you'll have access to. So this is the Entourage strategy call, the titanium tech call, the roundtable. The tech call and the roundtable I can share with people for free if you want to come in and join and just look and hear what Chad's all about and what he's doing. Then these are programs that he's run before that you're able to go through. I have not gone through some of these older ones yet. I have been through the Affiliate Mastery Intensive, amazing workshop. I've been working as an affiliate for a while, and I learned things that I did not know. He goes really deep into stuff. The Titanium Intensive deals with the newsletter and was actually a 3-day workshop where he designed this whole program that you now are getting in the newsletter program. Here are the Power Plays trainings, and those are the backup trainings from Power Plays. Those are worth watching. And this is the newsletter workshop. And again, you click into that and it's going to put you into a members area where you go through the different videos. One thing, whenever you're watching a video, watch it. When they tell you to do something, stop it, go do it, come back, start it again. Chad's very good about breaking these videos up this way. They're all little couple-minute videos that tell you to do one task. Some of them will have another video underneath that really dives deep into it. But he's really, really good at breaking this stuff and making it easy to understand. So really amazing stuff. Again, I can't recommend this program any more highly. I've been in other number of other masterminds, but this one is really on fire. And for somebody who's starting out, who doesn't have a lot of money to get going, these 2 options right up here will really have you an option to get rolling before you start having to pay for the mastermind. So anyway, I hope that is helpful to you. If anybody wants these links, just message me and I will just message you back over this exact copy for you. So anyway, folks, have a great day. That's what I have for you today. Let's kill the share. And y'all have a fantastic day. Again, if you need any information on this, just message me. But it is just an amazing program. And right now, this trial, the $7 trial, that's going to go away. And right now, that's only available to people in the mastermind. So you got to be in the mastermind to be able to offer that to anybody. But the $7 trial allows you to be in the mastermind for 30 days for $7. So well worth checking out, folks. I mean, if you get in, you find out it's not for you, you can always cancel and you're only out $7. So there you go, folks. That's what I got for you. Get out there and smile at everyone you see today, and let's make it a fantastic day. Take care, folks.